Hello everybody, I'm Tad and this is Board Games, War Games, and Miniatures. Alright, so we're back. We're gonna do adventure number 2, Thief of Darkwoods, in the Trudvang Legends fantasy, role-playing, board game. It's a mixture of everything. I'm really digging it so far. So when we left off after the first adventure, of course, Bria was not feeling very good. She got beat down pretty good. Well, we went back to our home base, which is Edgeland, and we're going to give Bria a rest. She's going to go over here. Now, Valerian is still really in the mode that he really needs to go out and destroy the killer of Kirjonti, his mentor. So he's still going to go back out. But what he's going to do is he's going to hire another hand, another helper. And we're going to hire Volgr. So Volgr is going to come into the scene. I'm going to put him in here now. I'll give you a close-up of him shortly. We're going to go to the table view, and I'm going to show you his feat cards that he utilizes. We're going to have that set up, and then we're just going to start adventure number 2 and see where it leads us. Now, I don't think I'm going to be playing through the whole thing. This isn't going to become the Trudvang Legends channel. But if enough people make a comment and say, hey, we'd like to see some more, I'll do some more. But I think we're going to do this second adventure, and then I may just continue playing it on my own, and we'll move the channel forward. I've got some things I really want to do in October. I think I'm going to do a follow-up video real quick about my TBP, my to be played games that I want to do in spooky season in October. So some spooky games there. So anyways, let's go to the table and let's start adventure number 2, Trudvang Legends, Thief of Darkwoods. All right, we're back at the table. We're getting ready to start the second adventure, Thief of Darkwoods. So there's going to be a couple things I want to just read through real quick. I'm sorry, just these are the things that you do when you're advancing to another adventure. So I want to make sure the board is set up correctly and everything. First off, we talked about Bria. She is just worn out. She's going to take a break. So we have decided we're going to let her stay in Edgeland and recuperate. So we're going to hire Volgr. Volgr is going to be our new hired hand. He is a dwarf and he is a fighter. So, a warrior. I've already gone ahead then and like the first initial setup video I did, I took his level 1 feats. Here's his card, here's his level 1 feats. Defense 1, Crush 1, Sacrifice 1, and Parry 1. I populated the runes on the cards. And this is his item, his warrior's weapons, which is 2 Chronicles. You do immediately 3 damage to whomever you're in combat with. That's pretty good. We're going to talk about him in a second. Other than that, I've shuffled everything up, all the other cards. So in the rule books it says adventures end. So you remove all exceeding runes from the bag, leaving only the hero's starting runes, and return them to the game box. Well, we didn't pack it all up, but I guess that means we go back to our starting runes for our hero, Valerian. And really the only thing that we added to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 6 dark runes. So, I mean, I'm just reading the rules. I guess we get rid of the 6th dark rune and we go back to the starting runes. All right, so we're going to put all those back in the bag. There. I can't wait for the second phase of shipping because I think these are upgraded to nicer plastic runes. All right, so we got that bag set up. Of course, Valerian starts with 10 health and we have no chronicle points. We already leveled up Valerian from last game. So that new information is in his feat deck. And we also have the weird card from the feat deck. So let me go to the ongoing game section. So it says each player takes their companion cards and place them face up above the dashboard. Well, we gained no companions, so we don't have any companion cards to add. It says each player takes their title cards. We have no title cards, so we're not going to utilize that. It says the runes of 4 active titles, if any. Place them in your bag. We don't have any, again, active titles. Their item cards, take their item cards and place them along with the starting item in the item deck. So we do have the Bard's item card. Whoops. And we have Volgr's item card. Now, when you start the adventure, you get to put these in any order you want. I'm going to start with this warrior's weapons because for 2 chronicles, I can do immediately 3 damage on whomever we're in combat with. So I'm going to set that as first, and then Valerian's will be second, and we'll cycle through those. All right, what's next? Experience points. We already did the experience points. Feat cards. We've already shuffled the feat cards and took care of that. And feat cards next level, we did that. Then it says resolve any timed effects. Well, if you recall, we had the darkness up here. So because we got defeated, we added this darkness card. This darkness card says if a hero ends the adventure with a weird card, replace this card with CS 157. Of course, we did get defeated once. We have a weird card. So I need to replace this card with CS 157. Where are you? Here you are. All right, so this is one of the cool things about this game with these slots. This is pretty cool. All right, so now CS 157. We'll put this one back. What does CS 157 say? Oh, add 1 attack to enemies that have the movement symbol on them. We'll get to that when we add the enemies. When we start reading the Thief of Darkness, Darkwoods adventure. That's the beginning. So you do that at the beginning, and then at the end, it's similar to the other darkness card. If a hero ends the adventure with a weird card, add cards CS 154 to the event deck, and replace this card with CS 158. All right, so we've taken care of the dark card. And anything else in here? We're going to start up here with the travel. All right, let me read another thing for you here. Now, when you're playing a solo game and you're using the solo rules, you take the figure hero card and all his level 1 cards, which we've done here, and you place a figure on the map with the hero. But it does say that you get to upgrade one of the higher hands feats for each adventure played so far. That's cool. So we played 1 adventure, so we get to go ahead and upgrade one of his feats. I've already populated everything. So again, we go to Volgr's cards, his feat cards. And he has 4 level 2 upgrades with the solo play symbol on them. So it just says I get to upgrade one. It doesn't say I have to randomly choose or anything like that. Maybe I should just randomly do it. It doesn't say it. What do I want to do? Block 2, deal 3. Ooh, to an attacker. That's a good one. We have block 1, deal 2 to an attacker. I could block 2 and parry and deal 3 to an attacker. I could upgrade that to a 5. This says block 3 if all blocked gain 1. Oh, that's a good one too. Wow, these upgrades for Volgr to level 2 are pretty good. If all, you don't really see a way to get a lot of health. Deal 3, block 2, do 3 to the attacker. That's pretty good though too. Oh no, I don't know. I'm gonna do parry 2. That's 2 shields, deal 3 to an attacker as a parry. Alright, I'm going to replace parry 1 with parry 2 for Volgr. It's the same runes. Just transfer those over. And we'll get rid of these. Alright. Anything else? Yep. I think we're ready to start reading the adventure. Let's go. We are Introduction C2. All right, let's read it. Introduction. Whoops, where are you going, Tad? Don't mess up my board. Introduction C2. So, Thief of Darkwoods. It says, Kirjonti, your mentor, is gone. The ancient relic called the Snow Saga has been stolen. All clues of the assassin and their lead to the Darkwoods. All clues of the assassin and thief lead to the Darkwoods. All right. So it says, take adventure sheet C2 and place it in the points of interest. We already did that. I did that before we turned on the camera. Place all heroes in Edgeland. Of course, they're right there. Remove enemy or reveal enemy cards CS 100 Draugr, CS 101 Forest Trolls, and CS 102 the Garm. That was the same as our last adventure. Alright, so we've got CS 100 the Draugr. We have Forest Trolls, and we have Garm. Alright, now if you remember from up here, it says add 1 attack to any enemy with the movement symbol on it. The Draugr do have the movement symbol, so let's find one of these. They're going to get an extra attack. That makes them a lot stronger. They went from 2 to a 3. They still have no shields, but it is what it is. Alright, so then it says place 2 Draugrs in Darkwoods. So we got 2 of those babies up there. Then it says, and 2 in Eastern Darkwoods. 2 Draugr in Eastern Darkwoods. And it says place 2 Forest Trolls in Wildland and 3 in RG. So up here, we're going to put 2 Forest Trolls in the Wildland and 3 in RG. RG's right here. All right. Then it says reveal point of interest A. All right. We're getting ready to go. Reveal point of interest A. Darkwoods Forest, Eastern Darkwoods. A deep and dark forest inhabited by the wild folk. So, That's going to be point of interest A. All right, I think we're ready to start playing. Let's take this time to introduce you up in personal to Volgr. All right, here's Volgr. So, Volgr's a dwarf warrior. Warriors in Trudvang are strong and powerful, fierce and supernatural berserkers that are respected and feared. Warriors exceed in strength tests and at times can challenge NPC enemies to duels, protecting the other heroes. Well, our Volgr apparently likes green and yellow. I did several shades of green, several shades of yellow, almost like a John Deere motif for Volgr. Similar though, like the other heroes, I did no shading with him. It's all done with paint. I want them to be a little bit brighter than the monsters and bosses that we're fighting. So I did him green and yellow. Volgr in his normally does have 11 health. He has 1 intelligence rune, 2 charisma runes, 3 agility runes, and 4 strength runes, along with his 5, of course, dark runes. I'm hoping Volgr is going to help us out because, Felarion just is not a very strong fighter, and we need fighters since we're constantly fighting people in Trudvang. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope he does good. Thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I had really fun painting him with some cool colors there. I hope my son is excited. He hasn't seen it yet, but we're going to move ahead now. So, what are we going to do? Well, I think one of the things that, Felarion isn't very strong. He only has 1 strength, and you need strength, of course, when you do attacks. But we could move, through Trudvang over here to City of Manjord, where you can refresh and then use 2 chronicle points to gain a strength rune for your bag. That would be good for Felarion, but that's going through a lot of travel, through a lot of people. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to take the advice of our dead mentor and start moving up to Eastern Darkwoods. There is, of course, an interaction that we can do up there. Let's do that. Let's move first to Ice Peak Mountains. All right, that means we did the travel. Now we get to engage, fight enemies, or if the region is free of enemies, draw and resolve an event card. We get to draw our first event card. Let's see what we get here. Oh, great. Forgotten Roads. I don't think any of these event cards are good. Your steps are taking you down an old, unused path in the wild. Each hero in the party must perform an agility 2 test. Well, we got some agility. We got 3 in here. Volgr can help, but I'd like to not, use all of Volgr's, our hired hands help before we hardly get started, but these tests are hard to actually pass. So let's pick 7. There's 2. Oh, we got 1, 2, 3. We got it. 4, 5. Doesn't matter. 6, 7. All right. So it says must perform agility 2 tests. We have 2. We get to pass the test. Awesome. Each hero that succeeds, you reach the end of the path without any issues. Discard 1 negative element. We don't have any on our board, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm going to put this at the bottom of the event deck. When we reach that, we can recycle or reshuffle. I don't know how often that happens. Well, the first adventure, we really didn't go through a lot of event cards. All right, so we passed our first event. Awesome. Now, what's next? Explore. There are no points of interest here, so we get to go back up to travel, and we're going to travel. We can go to the wildlands and deal with these forest trolls up here, but I really want to see this point of interest, and we were told by Kirjonti to go to the Darkwoods, so let's move here into the Darkwoods and deal with these Draugrs. All right, Draugrs. Now they do have this +1 damage attack value, which I don't like, but hopefully we can get rid of them as soon as possible here. All right, let's draw 4 feat cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got, of course, it's Valerian. We got no attacks. We have God's Hymn 1, Battle Champ 1. Those, one's a skill, one's a block. Weird. Now the weird card's cool because it's a skill. Now it has 3 runes that we have to get to activate this skill, but you can gain 3 Chronicle points, and if you defeat an enemy in the combat, you get to remove this card. So we may want to go for that. And then we've got Brave Ballad 1, which really doesn't do much. I don't know. I don't like it, but let's go. Let's start drawing. So draw 3 runes. All right. 1, great, of course. 2, you gotta be kidding me. 3, that does not help us at all. That'd be 2. Whenever you need, you know, a strength for Valerian, you don't get it. That would immediately give us 2 on this, on the mist track. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to already exhaust Volgr to put these back in the bag and draw again. Come on. That was horrible. 1, that's a little better. 2, and 3. All right, we only got 1 dark rune. Goes on our mist track. I'm gonna try to do this weird thing here. This weird skill. Get rid of that. Gain 3 Chronicle points. That'd be awesome. All right, let's draw again. Dig down here in the corner. And we've got 1. That doesn't help us. 2. That doesn't help us. Come on, baby. And oh, that sucks. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna exhaust Valerian already. That is ridiculous. I am not drawing well. You know, these are very pointy corners, and the runes love to go in the corners. They really should have done maybe like a, you know, an oval, but I'm sure that costs too much money to do mass production sewing like that, I guess, but maybe I'll do it. All right, let's get 3 new ones. You gotta be joking me. What is the odds? Oh man, well, I got lucky with that. So I can do the weird. This is gonna go over here. And I'm gonna choose refresh. Oh, I could refresh, but I don't want to take, I'm gonna put that here. Oh man, we gotta destroy one of these Draugrs. They've got 4 health. All right, so we're going to stop here. We're going to be able to utilize getting 1 chronicle point here on our miss track. Now we get to do our skills. Volgr has no skills, but Falarion does. He's got, of course, this weird. So we're going to activate the weird skill. It gains us 3 chronicle points. 1, 2, 3, we're up to 4. And if you defeat an enemy this combat, remove this card from the game. Let's try to get that taken care of. So we're going to use 2 chronicle points right off the bat to activate Warrior's Weapon. It does 3 damage immediately. Good thing these joggers have no shields. So we're going to do 3 on this dude here. Put that on the bottom. And I could activate a fast attack. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use 2 more chronicle points to activate Bard's Instruments, which is a fast attack, which lets me do one attack from any one hero, deals +3. That's going to be overkill, but I want to kill one so we can get rid of this weird card immediately, and then that will diminish how many attacks they're going to have on us, of course. So we're going to use Crush 1. It's an attack from Volgr. It does 4, +3 is 7. That's a little overkill, but I'm going to attack this dude here, and he's dead. So that's cool. This goes on the bottom, and we can get rid of this card. I'm just going to get rid of it right now so we don't forget about it. Forget about it. All right, so we're going to get rid of that. That's awesome to start off with. All right, what's next? Oh, we're doing this. We are here. So now the Draugr who is injured gets to attack us. And -1. Oh, right. That sucks. It does have a rune there, which activates this down here. It says exhaust or take +2 damage. You gotta be kidding me. I can't exhaust. I've already exhausted everybody. So I'm gonna have to take 2 damage. So he's doing 2, 3, 4, 5, -1. He's doing 4 freaking damage already. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to use Parry. It's a block from Volgr. It has 2 shields. So take 2 away from that. Well, that was -1, right? So 2, 4, 5, -1 is 4, -2 is 2. It's going to do 2 damage to us, but we're going to deal 3 to the attacker. I'm going to take the 2 right off Volgr, right at the beginning. I know, brother. But we do 3 damage to the attacker, and he's gone as well. Well, that kind of hurt, but it is what it is. We got rid of the Draugrs. Nice. Put everything back into our draw bag. All right, all right. We had to use all of our chronicle points. That's okay. We defeated the Draugr, so we get a experience point. Nice. Now we can explore. We can do an interaction with this. So it says interact to read entry C2004. All right, C2004. If you're visiting this entry for the first time, read entry C2001. C2001. All right. Emerging from the murky shadows between the trees, a group of wild folk surround you and bring you to their village. Sleeve world card CS002 Trouble in Wildlands. Okay. Trouble in Wildlands. That goes up here. Now this has a new symbol we're not familiar with yet. If there's a point of interest in Wildland, which there isn't, thank God, add one of these rune tokens to this card. If there are 3 on the card, place 1 Garm in Darkwoods and 1 in Eastern Darkwoods and discard those. It does have an effect at the end of the adventure. Remove this card from the game. Well, that's not great. That's awesome. Sleeve phase card CS059 World. In the 5th slot of the phase track, if you haven't yet. It's a new timed phase effect. Goes here. That's pretty cool. It says activate the effect of all sleeve cards bearing this symbol, which we just did, the Trouble in Wildlands. Alright, cool. The villagers belong to the Black Deer's clan. They lead you in front of their chief, an old man called Gorma. You are astonished to discover he is blind. Gorma listens to your words carefully. The gods must have plans about you strangers. In fact, 2 of my best warriors, Hilda, my daughter, and Harn, my son, mentioned an ogre some weeks ago, though neither gave more details. But now they have been gone for many weeks on errands of their own, and I fear I won't see them again. Hilda is in Wildland, fighting a war against the Silver Trouts, a tribe of former allies turned suddenly hostile, while Harn ventured into the deep forest to investigate rumors of a strange dark mist and has not returned. Perhaps you can discover what happened to them. So I get to reveal point of interest B and point of interest C. All right, point of interest B and point of interest C. B is Misty Forest, Darkwoods. So B is going to go into the Darkwoods here. A spooky ancient forest shrouded by mist. This is the last known location of Harn. And then C, gonna go up here in the Camp of the Black Deers in the Wildland. A war encampment on the left side of a creek, facing a similar encampment on the other side. This is the last known location of Hilda. Okay, awesome. That's it. What do we do next? Well, we move on to activate the effect of all sleeve cards. Now, of course, now there's a point of interest there. So if there's a point of interest on Wildlands, add one of these rune symbols to the card. All right, let me find, here we go. Let's take a couple out of this bag here. Put that back. Whoops, get in there. All right, put these aside. So we already get to put one on this card, and if it gets 3 on there, then we have to, add Garms. I don't want to do that. We want to get rid of that as soon as possible. Jeez. All right, so we're going to travel, and we're going to travel over there because we got to get rid of that. All right, we're going to have to fight these dudes already. These are forest trolls, so they're not difficult. They have 0 shields and only 3 life, 3 health. All right, let's turn over 4 new feat cards. And we've got Mocking Song 1, which is a skill. Strike 2 is an attack. Sweet Melody 1 is a skill. And Battle Chant is a block. Well, at least we have a strike here. Let's see what we can do. Let's start drawing. That's all we can do, right? We haven't used too much of Volgr, I guess. And he's helped out already tremendously. All right, let's draw one. Come on, Ted. And we got a charisma. And of course, we got a dark mark. Down there in the corner. Grab something good. We got fire, nice. Oh, shoot. We already got our strike. Oh, wait, no, don't draw 4. You only drawn 3, Tad. Slow down. Slow down. All right, this is awesome. So we've got that and that. So we've got an attack. That's that. Now, I want to keep going, of course. That can attack. I can't use an attack here. Oh, I do have an attack there. Let's, I've exhausted. What can I do here? 2 shields, cancel enemies. If you and another hero gain 1 enemy attack -2. If I draw 3 bad ones, I mean, that'll suck, but it won't destroy us. All right, let's draw 1. Well, of course, dark mark, dark mark, and all right. Well, I'm going to slow down. I'm going to stop there. This isn't really going to help me. I'm going to stop there because I want to get Chronicles. I don't want to overdo it already. We're only fighting forest trolls. So let's take advantage of that. So we're going to get 1 Chronicle point here on our miss track. Any skills? I don't have any skills to activate. Volgr doesn't have any, of course. I only have 1 Chronicle point, so I can't activate that. That kind of sucks. All right, they're going to attack us. Let's attack with this dude first here. They get 2 plus 0. It does have the rune here that is on the forest troll, which says discard any positive items. We don't have any on our miss track, so we don't have to worry about that. Plus 0, so he's dealing 2. I can block him. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. If I block him with defense 1, it says block 2. If all attacks were blocked, gain 1 Chronicle. He had 2, we blocked 2, we get another Chronicle, and he misses. All right, the next forest troll, and it's -2 with a rune, but it's not his rune. He attacks with 2, -2, he misses. That, we got off easy. We got off lucky. Thank you, Volgr. But we're kind of going through his stuff. I don't really want to do that so fast. All right, it's our turn. So I get to attack, and it does 4 damage and discard 1 of the negatives on any hero. So I'm going to do 4. He only has 3 health. 1 of them is dead. And I'm not going to attack anymore. That's it. We're going to go on to the next round. I've got 2 Chronicle points here, so I can take him out without him even attacking us. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's just see what feat cards we unveil. Well, we have 1. It's strike 1. Let's shuffle these up. Recycle through our feat cards. I'll cut that. Mocking Song. Sweet Melody. Oh, I might want to try to do that. And Brave Ballad 1. Brave Ballad isn't really that great. Use another hero individual to choose and refresh. Oh, I could refresh. If I refresh him, I automatically get to refresh my hired hand as well. So I might want to try to do that. Also, gain another Chronicle point if I can do that. All right, let's see what we can get here. And draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, that was pretty good. We can do that. We can do both of those. Well, not this turn. I want to refresh. I'm actually going to use this Brave Ballad one, which I don't really like. Oh, wrong one. Over there, it's a skill. And this guy gets to go. The other one that I might want to do is a Chronicle, but I can't use that. The only other one here is Mocking Song. Let's draw again. We're in good position, actually, for a change. If I could grab one of these with my fingers. 1. Ah, nice. That activates that. 2. Come on. Come on. 3. Oh, that doesn't help me. All right, so we get Mocking Song. -1 enemy attack deals -2. 1 enemy attack -2. This I can't use. It's going to go over here. This I can use. You know the hero gain 1. Do I want to keep drawing? That'd be nice if I could activate that. I have to draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I could stop and it wouldn't do anything. Yeah, because I could get 2 more Chronicle points. And you remember my first adventure, I didn't do well gaining Chronicle points. Oh, Jesus. There's 1, not good one. There's, well, I can use that. 2 and 3. Gosh darn it. So that's going to go here. And these 2 are going to go here. And I'm just going to stop. I'm not going to be able to get that extra Chronicle point, which I was hoping to get. All right, so we're going to stop. We're going to be able to gain 1 Chronicle point here. Skills, we're going to use Brave Ballad 1. You and another hero individually choose to refresh or discard 1 negative. We don't have any. But in the rules, if I refresh Valerian, I get to refresh Volgr. I'm going to take advantage of that. All right, next we're going to use 2 Chronicle points to activate Warrior's Weapon. 2 Chronicle points automatically do 3 damage. He has no shields. He has 3 health. He is dead. We'll put that on the bottom. Boom. Nice. All right, we get another experience point. Good job. Let's clean this up here. All right. Get all these in here. All right, not too bad. Looking good. Use those. All right.